So, why did I start flying helis?
Yeah.
This is a relatively long story. It started about, let's say, 10-ish years ago. My dad was into it, I guess, but he started it, and I wasn't as into the entire thing, but I got to see some videos of Raquel Bello flying her helis, which, as a girl, I was like, oh my goodness, there's another woman doing it, which was really sort of inspirational at the time for 4-year-old me. So I was, doing sim on occasion, which was fun, and that sort of started it. I wasn't really into it until I was a bit older, where, I was actually getting that motivation. Why ego drift? This is again a very long, well, not particularly long, but it's an interesting story, I've got to be honest. So I think I was about 7, 8 when I first met Vincent, probably around then. And, it was a very interesting experience. I got to see a lot of their motors that they were working on at the time. And I believe this was actually at Helifest back then, where they brought some new motors to the event. And, I was a relatively young pilot at the time, I was a girl. So they decided it was a good idea if I did like an unveiling of the new motor at the time that they were doing. And that sort of started it all. Vincent was incredibly nice. I got to have dinner with the team once at Global 3D. And since then the partnership has been consistent, I believe. So I still support them fully, and I love their motors and everything they do, everything they come out with, all their new innovations are incredible, especially this new 4726, which I've been testing. It's absolutely incredible. Why XL Power? Again, I think I was about 8 years old at the time when I had learnt to fly properly, and I had started out on a old T-Rex 500, a flybar one. And after that, I wanted my own heli. I needed my own heli. To be able to progress, something that was flybarless, something that was fast and capable, was reliable, where parts were relatively cheap and easy to get, it was easy to fix, and that was the XL Power 550 at the time, which I don't regret to this day. I absolutely love this model, and it's still over here, by the way. But that was the heli that all started it, and then I got to meet Rakaboon, I think maybe a year later, maybe less. I honestly don't remember what the first time was. But I got to meet him, which was a very interesting experience, and he was very supportive of the entire thing. And from there on, I got to fly the XL Power at Global 3D in 2019, which was quite incredible. And since then, I've loved the heli. So earlier on this year, I was offered the opportunity by team manager Andy Bennett here in the UK to become part of Team XL Power as a field representative, and I was happy to take the job. It's an awesome opportunity, and I love being part of such an awesome team with some of the best pilots here in the UK, so it was definitely worth it. And just because I've had many people mispronounce my name, I've had many people write it wrong, it's always very funny for me, but the correct pronunciation is Tonchi RC. It is because of the CS in Hungarian that makes a CH sound that you have in English. That's why my name is what it is. So it's not Tonksi, it's not Tonki, what else have I had? I've had a million things, it's brilliant. But that's the correct pronunciation. You spell it TONCSIRC. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!